hard to capture, extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifested. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my sacred life.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys a major spoiler. A major spoiler for the upcoming Boruto manga chapter. And I gotta say, first of all, with that being said, if you're an anime-only fan, I highly recommend that you click off this video. Over 80% of the content on the channel is spoiler-free. Out of the 600 or so videos I have on this channel, over 80% of them are spoiler-free. You got everything from Naruto What Ifs to novels to True Power series to character dissections and breakdowns. So there's a lot of non-spoiler content on the channel. So with that being said, if you're still here, I'm gonna assume you're okay talking spoilers. Dog, when I woke up this morning, I in no way in hell expected to see as many spoilers as I did. Like, I'm not used to getting spoilers like this. It's very rare that we get them. Shout out to Organic Dinosaur, follow her on Twitter if you have not already followed her on Twitter. But dude, one of the tweets she sent out this morning. So Momoshiki, by giving Boruto the Karma Seal, Momoshiki it's been confirmed, he's taken over Boruto's body, but that's not the tragic thing. A lot of people are thinking this is gonna be like a Jinchuriki situation where Boruto can sit down, have some tea and some crackers, play some video games, and make friends with Momoshiki, and Momoshiki would allow Boruto to keep his body. Nah, this ain't the case at all. So you remember how with the Jinchuriki, how if the Jinchuriki lost control, the Biju could take over if the Jinchuriki didn't have complete mastery over him? Well, with the Karma Seal, it's different. There is no walking back from this. According to Amado in this chapter, there is no walking back. When the Otsutsuki gives you the Karma Seal, their essence is inside of your body. But what's so tragic about that is what ends up happening after the fact is it completely overwrites you to the point where your entire existence is removed. And that fits perfectly with what Momoshiki said back in the versus Momoshiki arc, where he talks about the clan's duty is the transference of power. And so I kept saying, and I caught a lot of crap for it when people said you're jumping to conclusions by assuming that this works like a Jinchuriki, but it's a bit darker. There's nothing that says that an Otsutsuki is going to use the karma to reincarnate themselves. It's called reading between the lines. So I'm really glad that they confirmed this. I'm really glad they confirmed this, but I gotta say, man, it adds a whole new layer to what Momoshiki said to Boruto when he says those blue eyes of yours are gonna take away everything. And a lot of us thought, oh, he's gonna go through hard times and trouble, but now when you really think about it, what if when Momoshiki said those blue eyes of yours are gonna take away everything, Momoshiki saw his future as with Boruto being his vessel? And I know because this is a shonen, it's gonna end on a happier note, so they're gonna find some way to kind of counter this. More than likely Sasuke's gonna have a role to play in that. But the thing about this is, what if when Momoshiki saw that, he saw what Boruto was doing with Momoshiki controlling him? You could have one of those situations where Boruto's a lot like Jigen, where Jigen has a Shiki Otsutsuki controlling his body. Jigen is able to act, and yet at the same time, Shiki Otsutsuki is still in complete control. You could have a situation like that. And when it comes to Boruto, somebody that loves his village that much and loves his friends and is trying so desperately to really break away from the ties that is family, in the sense that he doesn't want to be known as the 4th Hokage's grandson and the 7th Hokage's son. He doesn't want to be known as the son of Hinata Hyuga, the most powerful gentle fist user and the most powerful user of the Byakugan. Boruto wants to carve his own path. And so it could be ironic in the sense that he's going to have to rely on those ties in order to overcome this. So this is going to be very interesting, but it's very tragic, just given the fact that he has an opportunity where Momoshiki can completely erase his entire existence from everything that we've known so far. So you see this character grow all up to this point, and then when he loses control, that's absolutely it. I stand by it. I really feel like they're gonna find a way to use the Jogan as a way to counter what's going on with the Karma Seal. I really feel like that's gonna be the case. I think that that's what they're gonna do, because it would explain why Taneri gave him the Jogan and why he said that you have the Eye of Hope. You're the only one that can stop the coming calamity that is coming. So I mean, this is gonna be very interesting to see if that's the the route that they go. The Jogan is the one thing that allows Boruto to completely keep Momoshiki from taking over his body. I think that that would be really cool if that was the case, if that was a way to counter it and Boruto activating it at will. I think that would be very nice to actually see that if that's the direction it goes. Now, with that being said, I do got to talk about one more thing, okay? I got to talk about one more thing, which is the fact that Amado did say that essentially this is going to be something that is open up over time. It's not something that's going to happen very quickly. It's going to take a pretty substantial amount of time for it to actually take place. So we're currently 1 year removed from the versus Momoshiki arc, so it's going to be interesting to see how long does this take to progress. Has Boruto already approached the situation where Momoshiki is starting to frequently attempt to take over his body when he's fighting against Kwaki? Is that something that's already happened? It's going to be very interesting to see how all of this is tied together, but it definitely, I can't stress this enough, it definitely feels like we are moving and inching towards a time skip, especially when you have Amado saying that he knows a way to kill an Otsutsuki. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Amado was able to unearth. But that's going to be it for this spoiler discussion. I had to kind of get this one done really quickly, just off the fact that like I wanted to be able to put something up in the afternoon. I normally don't talk about spoilers, but when you get spoilers like this, I absolutely have to talk about them. So with that being said, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching on to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.